Bro, brief. I hope everybody's having a great day. My day is A-OK. Let's see. What do you have in the news? Sports world praying. Ooh, went too fast. Genuine anger outraged 300 Alabama high school students say Black History program was censored. Uh, as well as it should be, in my opinion. I feel like it should be censored to some degree. I mean, there's a lot of things, like especially in kids. Uh, they have a hard time comprehending that this is like, you know, the the way it was back then. It was horrible, yes, but kids with uh, racial feelings, especially not being taught the proper way to deal with them, have a hard time grasping, certain situations when it comes to history in that sense. Like there's a lot of people who have misplaced anger against people who had nothing to do with things that happened to everybody back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not to mention, there's certain things that are omitted out of history that would probably fix the wire in a few people's brains when it comes to scenarios like that. Like the small tip that, there were people that sold people into slavery that looked just like the people that they sold into slavery across the world, not just Africa, across the world. There were people who enslaved their own people and then sold them to other people across the world. But anyway, that being said, I watched Emancipation last night. I think they did a great job with that movie. I watched it on Apple TV. I subscribed. I reluctantly subscribed, because everything else let me, like Stars let me subscribe, and everything else that I subscribed to on for a free trial, on the Roku. You know what I'm saying? Let me do it on the Roku. Apple's the only one that makes you jump over to your phone and do it for so far. Alright. And I'm like, dude, why? But I already know Apple feels like they're like this right here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whatever. But anyway, I will be declining the subscription in 3 days. But I found like 3 movies that I might watch. I already watched the first one, which was Emancipation. And the second one will probably be Spirited. And then there's a third one, I forget the name of it, but I was just like, you know what, I'm going to watch, something. As far as like Showtime's concerned, the only show that I'm really watching on Showtime is The Shot. And I watched, I did a free trial for Stars. All I watched was BMF. I tried to watch something else, but it didn't catch my fancy. I'm not going to tell you who it is because it's not a shot at nobody. But if you don't grab me in the first episode, you know what I'm saying, then I'm not really going to really stick around for it for the most part. And this person or this show, I know a lot of people love it, you know what I'm saying, so I'm sure they're not going to miss one person not swinging from his balls. Alright, Machine Gun Kelly gets electrocuted during Super Bowl party performance. Ew, that's horrible. So Sean Payton, Russell Wilson have dinner with NFL great, whoever that may be. I hope they had a great dinner. Native Americans at the Super Bowl event say they're subject to a racist rant by a store owner, which happens time to time. Drag race, but if it happens, the only thing that you can control is yourself. Remember that. So the ignorance in somebody else has nothing to do with you unless you choose to match their ignorance with ignorance, and then in that case, you guys are the same type of people. $5 loaded chicken bacon ranch mac and cheese from Arby's. That might be happening one of these days. You know what I'm saying? I don't really eat at Arby's. You know what I'm saying? Like I ate at Arby's when I was younger a few times, not a lot, but a few times. And the only reason I even ate at it because I knew somebody that worked there, and She was a very lovely lady. All right, where are we at? Chiefs owner makes troubling pet. I'm not gonna listen to that. For some reason, Arizona Republic said actually the Kevin Durant trade is the worst in Arizona sports history. Now I don't know if that's trying to fuel the team, but I have no idea. Maybe they liked whoever he got traded for. You know what I'm saying? They don't. Maybe they don't like a former NBA champion coming in and working with uh, champions. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I don't know. But I know one thing: the Suns are a great team, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it takes one or two puzzle pieces to the puzzle that will make things go the right way. And I feel like gelling together, you know what I'm saying, that they're just as good as any other NBA team, any other championship team out there. Jason Kelsey says he does not want to know if his wife goes into labor in the middle of the Super Bowl. Yeah, no, I hear you. Why? Because he's busy at work, you know what I'm saying? And not to say that, you know, his child isn't more important, but I'm just saying she's going to be in labor for a while. So after the game, hey, Jason, your wife's in labor. Okay, I probably got about 12 more hours. I'm on my way. Former FBI agent cries before Congress while discussing her investigations. Interesting. I'll be crying too if I'm under investigation for being corrupt.